about to look at the Standard of Ur from Iraq, formerly known as Mesopotamia. This is about from 2600 BC. Okay, so we're talking about almost 5,000 years old, over 4,600 years old. So let's get in a closer look. The Standard of Ur is only about the size of a sewing machine or the size of a small laptop. And some of the most important parts of it are what it's made out of. So we can see here a few different kind of construction materials. We've got the blue, which is actually lapis lazuli, precious stone that came from Afghanistan. The white cream-colored are shells. Looks like ivory, but it's actually made from shells. And the red little diamonds, you can also see some of the red included on the other side. The chariot right there is actually limestone, red limestone, and that would have actually come from India. So this shows the trade networks of the ancient world. Ancient Mesopotamia being at the heart of the global kind of economic exchange of goods. So we've got two different sides here. This is the peace side, also known as the agricultural or economic side of the Standard of Ur. And on the other side, we've got the war side. Now in both cases there are three registers, meaning three levels. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry, 1, 2, 3. And these three levels are known as registers. We also have in both cases there are three registers, and on each side the king is at the top. So there's the king there on the peace side, and there's the king in the center at the top on the highest register on the war, military side of the Standard of Ur. We call this hierarchical scale. Hierarchical scale means the most important things are the biggest and at the top. So you can see the king is larger than everyone else. He's also higher than everyone else. Same on this side. The king is higher and the king is larger. And that's because Mesopotamian societies set the king up to be the highest and most important kind of in every way, right? This is one of the first kind of global monarchic systems where you have a king in charge of a land. You've got people underneath him, quite literally underneath him, right? Soldiers. And down here we've got chariots. This is actually not 4 chariots, this is 1 chariot that speeds along like a comic strip. So here it's still, now it's starting to move, actually trampling enemies. Moving faster, trampling more enemies, and now it's at a gallop. Like a comic strip. Standard of Ur was once believed to be a flag type thing that you would place on a pole and carry into battle. That was why it's called the standard. But now we know that's not the case. And actually, it could even be a musical instrument that you play like a trumpet, blowing into it to make kind of a horned trumpet noise. We know that this shows the kind of farming life of the Mesopotamians. So we see grain being carried, we see sheep and goats being herded, we can even see men carrying fish, and we can really see quite a luxurious lifestyle lived by the king and his banqueting guests, who on this peace side of the Standard of Ur are enjoying the benefits of the labor produced by the farmers and the economic workers down here, who are clearly bending over and struggling. You can see the kind of hardship they face. That grain would have been turned into beer, which would have been drunk by these banqueting guests of the king on this top register. And the king didn't always enjoy a safe, kind of luxurious time, because he was also leading his troops into battle as well. He would have been riding on that chariot here on the military side of the Standard of Ur. Hierarchical scale, 3 registers, a trade network of multiple different pieces of material being made here. The lapis lazuli, the red limestone from Afghanistan and India, the wooden shells closer to home in Mesopotamia. And this would have been found at, of course, the big ruins you can see a picture of there at Ur, one of the most famous of all Mesopotamian cities.